you kidding? He's flying. Welcome to the club, big guy.
Would that be the annoying pest club?
No, smart aleck, the flying club.
Yeah, I could get used to this.
Hello everyone, I'm Nintendo Firefox and welcome back to The Legend of Spyro, a new beginning. We're flying! Last episode, basically, I finished the first kind of like world of the game, which was the swamp, and this is our first flying section on our way to the second world, which is called Dante's Freezer. And this is one of two flying sections in the game. I'm not kidding. You go to like...
Do a barrel roll!
...different worlds, but there's only two flying sections. I have no idea why, but... whatever. It's pretty fun. We have pretty basic controls. You can dodge, move up and down, speed up, slow down, and shoot stuff. And oh my god, what is that? Kill it, 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 kill it! Seriously, that thing scared me when I was a kid. And you cannot shoot it. So that's a shame. I think you get to shoot it later, though, which will be fun. And oh god. That's how you know how intelligent our enemy is. They're shooting us at them. Your shots will home in on them, so you don't have to worry about aiming. I like these sections. Don't get me wrong, it's not overly complicated or anything, much like the rest of the game, but it's fun. And oh dear. I'll just go down there. You can shoot like 1,000,000 of them at once, but you have to recharge energy. It's funny, on the ground you don't, you need to get green gems, but in the air your energy is unlimited. Don't ask me. This is the part where I say something funny, but I don't know anything to say. As per the usual. I think we actually get to destroy this ship. The last one didn't really give us enough time to shoot it. This one does. Also, there's that thing again in the distance. Ugh. Ow. Oh yeah, you die really quickly in this section. I think like 3 or 4 shots and you're dead. So watch out for those monkeys. For those mankeys. Jesus. I mean, it's not shooting at me anymore, but this ship takes a lot of shots. I think you can blow it up alright, maybe. I keep trying. Oh yeah, I got it, yeah. Okay. You can also destroy the cannons, but they only get 1 or 2 shots off on you anyways, so it's not really mandatory or anything. Oh god. I think this game looks pretty good for an Xbox game. I mean, I don't think it's the best looking game on the Xbox or anything, but it's the... voice crack, sorry. These pretty good graphics. I think the CGI cutscenes look pretty good too, but Spyro's nose looks kind of dumb. Whatever. And there we have it. We're actually pretty much done with the flying section. This is the home stretch. There's only 1 more of these in the game. Even though there could have been like 5, but what are you gonna do?
Dante's Freezer is a desolate Arctic expanse that's littered with the machinery of war. Soldiers and weapons frozen forever in the posture of destruction. You must find Voltaire before he's lost forever.
How the heck do I land? Coming in too fast!
This doesn't look good.
Incoming!
That's gonna hurt. Nice landing, Ace.
Yeah, maybe this flying thing ain't for me.
Well, it sure doesn't help that you're carrying all that weight. You know, throw a salad in every once in a while. You might be okay.
Yeah, I think I'll stick to the ground for a while.
Good idea.
Not exactly a friendly place, huh? Wonder where we should start.
Well, I'm
The
not
only
sure
path.
like you, but maybe we should take that clearly marked path that leads to the interior.
Thank you, Sparks. Oh, that's bright. It's gonna be terrible on that recorder, sorry.
Just keep moving. Ice Cube! Cube's alive!
These are the new enemies. Every world has kind of like its own set of enemies. They probably have names. I might look them up, but for now I'm just gonna call them Dunderheads because that's the best I can come up with.
Why don't we use this thing to knock that bad boy down?
I knew I brought you along for a reason.
Honestly, they're not really that threatening. They mostly just kind of run at you, and honestly, they're weaker than the baboons in my opinion. Because at the very least, the baboons jump at you. These guys really don't. Oh, that's the dynamite barrel. Barrel. Gee. Wow, I didn't think I would reach all the way over there. Ow. Oh yeah, I should probably mention, real quick, off screen I leveled up the fire breath to level 2, so now I can hold it down and it won't fizzle out. I mean, we'll still run out of energy, but it won't fizzle at least. Ow. Oh yeah, these fences are spiked. You can kill yourself pretty easily on them. Get in there. There we go. It's a pretty difficult puzzle, especially since it tells you exactly how to do it. The ball pushing physics are weird, but honestly, they probably work some of the best in any game ever. You just get them, and then they kind of stick to you. Unless you turn in the complete opposite direction. It works better than in some games like Okami, where you just struggle to push it. That was a great description. And
That was a good idea. Glad I thought of it.
No.
Each world kind of has its own gimmick. This one, I'm happy to say that there aren't really ice physics in this world like there are in every other ice world, but there are a lot of fences, spiked fences that you can break. You're gonna want to be careful when you're near them, because they do about as much damage as the normal enemies, and hitting it a couple of times can actually really screw you over. I'd recommend taking them out, but you can also hurt yourself while trying to do that, so it's best to just avoid them. War kick. It's Warwick. I hate that champion. And Snake Fletcher. I told you 90% of my humor would be the frickin' character names. What do you want from me? Voltaire, get it? Because it's electricity. Ow. I don't think you can burn them down. I don't know. I guess there's no reason to smash it at this point. I feel like there's a guy up here that we can kill. I don't see him. I thought there was a guy up there. Maybe he just retreated. But yeah, I mean, it's a world. We actually get a new breath pretty soon, and it's actually my favorite in the game, so I'm excited. Oh god, get in there. I'm also going to be saving up my energy, because I'm not saying the fire breath is bad or everything, but it's not my preferred breath, and I don't use it too often, so I'm probably not going to be upgrading it that much. Those guys with the freaking walls. If they were smart, they could keep those walls up forever and I could just not progress. But, you know, they have to put them down and kill all the enemies, like video game logic. It's like in Sonic how it's all like, every door operates on kill all the enemies in the room. Curse Strike? Oh god, is this Majora's Mask? I don't always use my sword. My fists of fury, even though I never attack with my hands. It's the fire bomb in action. I don't use it too often. Once we get more breaths, I'm probably not going to be using the fire too much. Granted, I am going to be trying to switch between them for the sake of not looking boring, but looking boring, I did it. For the sake of, to not look boring, I guess. But I mean, for now, we have a Spyro, so what are you gonna do? I liked you better when you represented my health, Sparks. Ow. It's bare in the waist. It's funny, they just introduced the kind of new soldier enemies, and we haven't really been seeing them at all, it's just more monkeys. Ow. This is jerkish. That right there is a cannon. They were firing at it, well, not this particular cannon, but we were getting shot at by cannons on our way here. They're stationary, they change on the world, and they can be very annoying if they're placed right, and that one happened to be with the two fences guarding it as well. I don't know, this game, I like this game, but it can get a little repetitive.
You think that was Cinder?
I sure hope so.
What?
Well, if it wasn't, it means there's more than one giant evil dragon around here.
Oh, yeah, I hope that was Cinder too.
That guy's a badass. He doesn't even draw it, it just comes up behind him. Because cool guys don't look at ice walls. Oh, that is a much bigger... So, I don't know why I can't say soldier today. These guys are actually pretty interesting. They have like 2 health bars. The first one, they're like in heavy armor and they're hard to kill. And then once you get that down, which if I can just do, this is how we do. Do. There we go. They bust out and become that thing. The kind of like skeletons that appear after you kill them initially are much easier to make them flinch and have less health, but they do more damage, I think. So watch out for them. Hey dude, you're a little late to the party. I kind of killed your friends 3 seconds ago. And more baboons. Believe me, the baboons, you see them a lot. They're the only recurring enemies in every world, and you're gonna be fighting them a lot, and they never get any tougher, so... I think they might be weak to different breaths depending on the world you're in, but they die in the same number of melee hits no matter what, so... Is he already out of health? I don't remember hitting him. Oh god, no, not the slowdown. Or slow-mo. I keep calling it slowdown, but if there was slowdown that bad in this game, I think it would be considered a lot worse. I'm not really sure how Spyro fans feel about this game. Because I know after the PS1 games, I think a lot of people didn't like the next-gen Spyro games as much. So they decided to do something different with like the beat-em-up style game. And I like it, I think it works well, but they could have made it a lot more complicated, in my opinion. There's just, like, not enough substance, I guess. Like, if you played through this entire... Like, the first time through the game, yeah, it's fun. But the second or third time through, it's not really worth replaying.
Look out! Spyro, are you okay, buddy?
We just got a new breath, ladies and gentlemen. The electric stream breath. And you switch between breaths with the D-pad. Up equips fire, and right equips electricity. And electricity is my favorite breath in the entire game. Right now, it's not that apparent. It drains slower than any other breath and locks enemies in place. And what you can do is you can move the thumbstick to kind of throw them around a little bit. Right now it's not that prominent, but as you upgrade it, it actually gets incredibly useful, and you can just throw enemies off cliffs whenever you want. It's really ridiculous, especially in the next world, which has a lot of cliffs. I'm going to see if I can upgrade. I'm not sure if I can. Yes, it looks like I can. I got a lot of energy there. Oh, my bad. Let's see. Nice, I got that to level 2. I guess I'll upgrade the firebomb. I'm going to see if I can get that to level 2. Not quite. So now with this level 2, you can throw them around a lot farther. So I'm going to see if I can demonstrate. You basically just move the thumbstick, and they go in the direction you're moving, more or less. Let's see. If you don't get too close to that tower, by the way, it will kill you. Oh, I'm out of breath. Right when I get the next to the wall. Or the ledge, rather. We'll get out of here anyways. Just because I'm out of breath doesn't mean I can't knock you off the cliff. I didn't get any green energy, did I? I'm just gonna move on here. I'm having trouble throwing them off the cliff for some reason. It's usually not that hard for me. Whatever, you guys get the idea. I can show off more electric breath some other time. Jesus, okay, I'm gonna just do a fury attack. These guys are getting on my nerves. There we go. Alright, let's get rid of this tower. A couple more should do it. What? He just like backflipped when I hit him with a snowball. There we go. Oh yeah, electricity also makes guys swirl in the air better, in my opinion, than fire. And that's kind of a bad description, but basically when you hit someone in the air with an element, they kind of spin around, and the electricity makes them spin around a lot. Once you upgrade the electric breath, it branches out into multiple targets a lot easier, so you can literally just like stun a bunch of guys in place. I know my commentary isn't that great this part. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. It's a long day. A long day of being on vacation from school. But whatever. I don't know how they die before the explosion actually gets to them. What this is basically showing us is that the monkeys aren't actually partnered with these guys. It's more of a, they're just all trying to kill you type deal. I'm going to get rid of the little guys first, then move on to the big guy. He's slow, so he probably won't get here until after I'm done with him. Yeah, there it is. I wouldn't recommend using electricity too much this world, just because most of the enemies are weaker to fire, and you cannot throw these guys around. But there we go, that's phase 1 in this guy. These enemies actually gave me a lot of trouble when I was younger, but they're not really that tough. I'm not sure why I had trouble with them. If you just keep spraying a little fire on them, they'll just keep spazzing out. Watch out for those bombs. I think that's just for cheap damage or something. Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can kind of... It pushes them back really far, so you can throw off like a cluster of enemies off a cliff. Come on, get off. There we go. Finally fell off. Oh, well now I'm throwing them into the gems. Yeah, there we go. That was a good demonstration of it. As soon as you upgrade it, you can throw these guys wherever the heck you want. So once we upgrade it one more time, it should be our most effective tool of killing enemies. It also doesn't drain your bar as fast as the other breaths, so you can use it a lot more before you run out, especially since you're getting gems back anyways. I'm gonna see, I believe I was gonna level up, whoops. I was gonna finish leveling up that, there we go, now we got Firebomb level 2. I think I'm gonna be upgrading electricity most of all from now on, but for now, again, more fire breath. God, these enemies are annoying when they come in packs. I'm gonna have to get this gem, I think. There we go. Come on. Ah, come on. I don't want to add another point to the death counter. There we go. That was close. I haven't died in a while, actually. I think I still only have 1 death in the entire playthrough. Oh god. Which, I mean, isn't that good. I might die here, because they're going to be spawning more. Or maybe not. Alright, looks like we can move on now. Oh boy, it's big baddie. Okay, I gotta save there. I think I'm just gonna end it off here. on that massive cliffhanger. So I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning. Goodbye.